stages. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
The action has already started. Sticks in a foot to win it back. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's been levered clear. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper sends it forward. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Longley. Atletico. Atletico Madrid disappointing in the end there. Oh, that urgency. Loose ball, who's going to get there? That's sprayed out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Atletico plays it forward. Real Sociedad starting the game with good energy, looking to take control. Shot at goal! Goal! Atletico Madrid!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
So, a breakthrough already. Atletico Madrid making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always, when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
And it's played forward. And a shot!
Real Sociedad have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. accuracy. And he's on his way! Gone back to the keeper. Looks to bypass the midfield. Gets into a dangerous position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And here's the chance to counter. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Gets wrestled off the ball. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And now they can launch a counter. And, oh, that's too long. Real Sociedad to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Atletico Madrid are looking odds-on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. A real chance to break. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He's in, surely! Longley, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
There's the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Atletico Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Decent looking ball. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Lovely feet. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Great leap! Battles to win it back. Jimenez does well there, alert. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Has a pop! That was mighty close. keeps everyone guessing. He's got options out wide. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing. But instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Has a hit!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Longley. Forward it goes. And he's there to hoof it away.
Atletico Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Real Sociedad can make their change now with a break in play. So we have a double substitution going on here. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Atletico Madrid just have to run down the clock. Raspilicueta. Witsel. Drives it towards the front. Jimenez. Some good stubborn defending there. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. There's the whistle. Raspilicueta. Out to the left it goes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Gorgeous control there. A chance to play it in. Chance to break. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, shooting chance! And they've been caught out here. Crosses it in. Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Come back to the keeper. Forward it goes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. It's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. And he's there to cut it out. Hoists it forward, gets into a dangerous position. Just brushed off the ball there, all the way back, and they start again. Witsel. Witsel plays it forward. Atletico Madrid still to register a shot on target.
Real Sociedad have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And back to base. Tries to get it forward quickly. Right through the middle. He's got it, and he has a hit! He's scored! And Real Sociedad are ahead!
Real Sociedad are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Real Sociedad get themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Pings it out wide. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Raspilicueta. Over to the left. Good challenge, excellent challenge. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Plays a clever pass. Ball's gone out of play. Floats one over. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Witsel. Atletico. In towards the middle. And we hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Atletico Madrid don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Witsel. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Longley. Witsel. Played out to the right. What an adventurous run from a defender. And now they can launch a counter. Gets it back. Hoists it forward. The move looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Got a shot away! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Griezmann really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Atletico plays it short. Witsel goes for goal! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Jimenez. Atletico. Battles to win it back. Jimenez. Just about up to 75 minutes. There's a long ball. Witsel, who's made his mark on this game. And it's Griezmann. Tries to stroke it through. That intervention was very necessary.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. Witsel. Looking to win it with time against them. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Forward it goes. Oh, well played, he saw that coming.
Real Sociedad merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Griezmann, and now the breakaway. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Final seconds, this has to be it. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Longley goes up and over. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Tries to get some whip on it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Well, we're underway. Witsel. Jimenez. He's put a stop to that. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's a brilliant interception. Witsel. Looking to break out here. Raspilicueta. He's through. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's got it on the right now. What's on?
Real Sociedad have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Goal! Atletico Madrid!
Atletico Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Atletico Madrid take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Is there any support? He might not need it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's trying to shot against the crossbar. Longley. Now, what's he got in mind? Played it short. Up for the header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And it's played forward. Looks to dink one in. He's on it, and the finish! It's off target and by quite a way. Real Sociedad keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Forward it goes. Knocks it away. Atletico Madrid are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Deftly done. And he's cut it out. Witzel did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. What an adventurous run from a defender. Oh, that is lovely footwork. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Aspilicueta. Witzel. We hit half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Atletico Madrid are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. The game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's got through. And the keeper's in command. Witzel battles to win it back. And it's played forward. Here it comes. And a header! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Plays it out wide. Look at the defender bombing forward. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Great leap! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Witsel. Longley. Witsel. Jimenez. 60 minutes played. Tries lifting it over. And that has been clubbed away. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Surely that settles it. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike.
Atletico Madrid take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
There's a long ball and he's straight offside. Jimenez. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's nice. Played in deep. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Jimenez. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? In towards the middle. And that should be the keeper's. Jimenez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
That's Atletico. Longley. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Witsel. Jimenez. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Keeps everyone guessing. A chance to play it in. So 3-0 now, and short. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Witsel. And it's Jimenez. And he's onside. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Hoists it forward. Towering header! No mistake! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Atletico. And that will be the final act. Atletico Madrid getting victory here, and on balance they were worth it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Atletico Madrid certainly...
So it's away we go then. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. He gets past his man. Forward it goes. Well, that's where he wants it. Witsel hoists it forward. He's got options out wide. And the ball is out of play. Drives it towards the front. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Atletico.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And the weighted pass. He's in, big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
To get it forward quickly. Lobs it in gently. Dinked in. Oblak deals with it effortlessly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Witsel. So it is still 0-0. Hit long and direct. Could try cutting inside here. Jimenez. Witsel. Just brushed off the ball there. Foot in. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save him up here, I know. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. Turns and goes back. Oh, great ball! He's had a go! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Witsel plays it forward. And it's played forward. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Atletico sticks in a foot to win it back. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And it's Atletico. Shoots!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Deftly done. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. It's the first half compared with your expectation?
Atletico Madrid have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Atletico
And the finish! Oh, taken with style! The second half sparked straight into life. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Atletico Madrid can make their change now with a break in play. Real Sociedad get themselves into the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Atletico. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, that's nice. Atletico. Atletico cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. Time to deliver. And it's Atletico. And the defence can get it clear. Atletico Madrid have it back and they can go again. Longley. Witsel. And he has been fouled there. Atletico Madrid have a free kick. That's been levered clear. Witsel. It's come through. And that has been clubbed away. Longley. Atletico. He has it out wide now.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Witzel goes looking. Nicely controlled. There are a few waiting for it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's onside!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Griezmann. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Real Sociedad are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Just 5 minutes left. Witzel. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. What a ball this has turned out to be.
Atletico Madrid need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Goes long. Well played, he saw that coming. And the referee brings it to a close. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. It would...
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Time to deliver. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And he's there to hoof it away. That's Atletico. And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that has been cleared.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Azpilicueta. It's come loose. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about. Real Sociedad look very much like they've set themselves up to absorb here. It's going to be difficult to try and find space between the lines.
Let us put a stop to that. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Jimenez. He gets past his man. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to...
That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Defenders on the back foot. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Knocked down by a lack of accuracy. Looking to break out here. He's through the middle. He has it out wide now. That is terrific skill. There are a few waiting for it. Cleared without complication. No goals as yet. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Witsel. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Hoists it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and it's...
And the first half is done, so now the team has broken. Atletico Madrid head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're already into the second period. No score in the first half. Has a pop! chance and a real let-off.
Well, he's clearly not the only one who can't believe he didn't put it away. I think he's going to take some ribbon for that.
Witsel. Raspilicueta. Witsel. Witsel goes looking. Griezmann. Jimenez. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Shaped for an overhead. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Raspilicueta. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Raspilicueta battles to win it back. Gets wrestled off the ball. Finds himself eased off the ball. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's gone for it! Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Looks to clip it forward. He's picked him out. A real chance to break. And here's Griezmann. And it's Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Plays it over to the other flank. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Ball's gone out of play. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Longley. Played in with accuracy. Well, that's where he wants it. Nice touch. Witsel. Azpilicueta. Could be a chance. Griezmann!
Atletico Madrid showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Looks to dink one in.
Real Sociedad merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's Azpilicueta. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Real Sociedad really looking like men possessed. They need to if they want to win it. And here's the chance to counter. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Crosses it in low. Has a hit! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Jimenez. Witsel. Has he found his man? Griezmann. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. Final seconds, this has to be it. Goes for goal! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. A little craft or gut. So that's got things underway. Witsel. Azpilicueta. Witsel. And that's sprayed out wide. Jimenez gets it into the middle. Too long and over the line. That's been won straight back. Atletico Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Hoists it forward. He's got away. And the shot! Surely this time. Goal! Atletico Madrid! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Real Sociedad trail at this early stage. How will they respond?
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Good challenge, he just stood firm. Atletico Madrid scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. What an adventurous run from a defender. Lovely bit of skill. Can he deliver? Chooses to go back. He's in, has a hit! They've scored!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Real Sociedad grab the equalizer and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Witsel. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Tries his luck. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Foot in, dinks one in. Needed a better pass there. Jimenez. Witsel. Witsel plays it forward. Going to be pulled back for that one. Just brushed off the ball there. Witsel. Cuts it out. Witsel. Jimenez. Forward it goes. And that's a throw-in. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's neat. And the first 45 minutes are up. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. It's been hands. It's one each. So we're into the second 45.
Atletico Madrid can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Looking to break out here. It's a loose ball. Witsel goes looking.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Longley. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Out to the left it goes. Swung in towards the middle. And it's played forward. Now the counter. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, they know he's the root of potential problems, Peter, and they seem intent on uprooting that problem like that.
Witsel. Oh, real chance!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Quick glance at goal. Out to the right. Turns and goes back. Hits one! And he's there to hoof it away. Real Sociedad are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And it's Aspilicueta. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going direct. And that has been cleared. Aspilicueta spreads it towards the left. It's a decent looking cross.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Atletico did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. One final crack at it now. He's got the ball glued to his feet. He's got options out wide. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? Atletico gets it out to the wing. Cut out in the nick of time. And it's hoisted clear. Out for a throw. Real Sociedad can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's a throw in. Real Sociedad have a free kick. So that's it, it is all over. So it's ended in a draw, craft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly... So off we go then. Jimenez. Atletico did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Hoists it forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Witsel. Forward it goes. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looks to dink one in.
Real Sociedad have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what... Atletico concedes a free kick for that. And he's there to cut it out.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Witsel. Jimenez. Has a quick glance. Has Piliqueta. Oh, what a goes for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Plays it out to the flank. Beautifully done. Can he deliver? Breaks on here. Jimenez. Goalkeeper's ball. As Piliqueta battles to win it back. All Black catches it safely. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gets it upfield. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Long play, and it's played forward. That's been won straight back. Jimenez. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Witsel. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's hit the crossbar. In he goes again. Just couldn't stay down for him. First 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. The midway point of the game.
Atletico Madrid ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Atletico Madrid playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Shoots! In it goes! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Atletico Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And it's played forward.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And the through ball is intercepted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And again they run up against stubborn defending. All Black has that under control. Forward it goes. Gets it back. The referee's awarded a free kick. Lovely bit of skill. Real chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Now can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Well weighted. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Jimenez. Witsel. Atletico hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Atletico has created one goal already. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And back to base. Keeper sends it forward. Oh, he's found him, it has a goal! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Real Sociedad can make their change now with a break in play. Jimenez. Half an hour gone in the second half. Plays it long. Longley. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Longley has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's there to clear it. It's a promising ball. And the shot! Back of the net! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Atletico Madrid are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
He's through the middle. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Atletico Madrid certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Atletico Madrid need to hold on for a few more moments. Witsel. Looking for space out wide. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Atletico Madrid come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Atletico